Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and even a dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today I have a new box to the channel to share with you. It is a quarterly self-care focused lifestyle box called Serenity Now, which I think all of us can use a little bit more of right now. It is $54.95 per quarter, but if you're interested in subscribing, you can save $10 using the code Noelle1. As always, I'll leave all of that information for you in the description box below. This box was kindly sent to me for review, and I'm very excited. They always promise 6 to 10 products that are meant to help reduce stress or ease anxiety. Again, things that I think we can all appreciate. Here along the side, it says, "Serenity is not freedom from the storm, but peace amidst the storm." And I think that is so important. Sometimes we totally feel like we want to withdraw from the world, but we can't because of all of our responsibilities. But if we can just give ourselves that moment to pause and breathe and find a little rest, it makes all of the difference. So let's go ahead and get into the box though and see what we've got. So inside, I'm just seeing a bunch of foozles and then of course a little product card right on the top. And then it just says, "You can relax now." So I kind of love that. So here is your moment of Zen. Here are all of your treats and tools. And then on the back, it does tell us all about the individual items, and they did include the retail values, which you guys know I really appreciate it. Not just because I like to evaluate a box based on the total retail value. That's not the only thing that I'm looking for. I'm also looking for obviously quality and curation and presentation, but I feel like when I get the retail values and it at least totals the cost of the box, it gives me a little more freedom to enjoy the contents of the box. That's just my personal take on that, but it does look like we got over $100 worth of product in here, and there are 8 items. So I'm just going to prop this up in front of me so that I can tell you a little bit more about those items as we go through this box. So like I said, there's a lot of shred in here that I'm going to have to kind of move gingerly out of the way so we can get into the goodies. So I'm seeing some like familiar usual suspects in a good self-care box. The first one of which is a sleep mask, which I'm just going to kind of wipe off. So it just came in this simple little baggie, and it's a very pretty blush, a very pretty pale pink, which you guys know I'm not really a pink person, and I'm generally not really a sleep mask person because I often have eyelash extensions and I don't like to crush those, and I just kind of don't like having things on my face. But let me know if you love your sleep masks. I could totally see how they would be great to travel with, and now that we are starting to travel again, maybe that would be fun. So it is very silky, soft, and a very pretty color, but again, sometimes my hair just gets kind of tangled in those, so I think I'd like it if I could find ones that were more like sunglasses so that I could loop them around my ears, or more like a face mask so that it didn't have to go around the back of my head and get my hair all poofy. So let's see what it says though about this silk sleeping eye mask. It has a value of $19.99, very pretty. Wish it had like a little case for it, but you could probably use something that you already have. So it says, "Slip on this luxurious silk eye mask in order to fall into a relaxing sleep." So sleep is so important to our health. The next thing I am seeing, which is also sort of free floating in here, which is a little surprising to me, is a Jade Roller, which is something that is like a ubiquitous item in lifestyle subscription boxes. But I always have friends who are always looking for another Jade Roller, either the one that they had like finally broke, or they just haven't tried it before. So as much as I'm like, wow, another Jade Roller, my friends, my family, and I know a lot of you who I send giveaways to are always really excited to see another one. So this is a really pretty one. With some gold hardware on it. It says it has a value of $15.99. That actually seems really reasonable. Sometimes you see like ridiculous retail values associated with these. It says a handheld massaging tool used to improve blood circulation, reduce under eye swelling, and helps to absorb your products better into your skin. Simply roll over your face to get the benefits. I think any kind of roller feels really good, not just on your face, where yes, it is really nice to apply serums with, but like any like muscles, like your arms, your hands, your wrists, especially if you sit at a computer a lot of the time like I do, it actually feels really good to massage any muscle and get any of that circulation going on. All right, what else have we got? I'm seeing a book, but we'll save that for towards the end. Let me get some of these other smaller guys out. This is a Fidget Cube. It says for work, class, or home. How interesting. So it kind of gives us like instructions along the side. It says you can click, spin, flip, glide, roll, and breathe. So I don't know what that is. I did not get into fidget spinners. Let me know if you also saw those. They came and went though, didn't they? Like really fast, but I do like things that I can kind of play with in my hands and manipulate. So I'm trying to open this up. This has a value of $9.99. And of course, it's one of those boxes where it's like really hard to open it without tearing the tab. It says the clicking and spinning and twirling of the Fidget Cube helps you to keep your hands busy, distract you from anxious thoughts, and helps target your energy somewhere specific. So inside, it's just got this cube, and there's like some plastic, so hopefully I can get this open and we can see if it is actually going to help ease my stress. Right now it's adding to my stress. So this is interesting. So it's just like a little gadget. It looks like a charger or something that you would take, like a travel like power adapter. So it's got like a clicker on the top, almost like a detonator. It's got like a little switch here. It's like they just took a bunch of like different hardware pieces and molded them into one little cube. It's got like a lock here with these little like dials. And this is like a little roller ball. Let's see, what is this? This one like spins, I think. It's like a little disc. I'm not sure what that does exactly. It doesn't do much. It kind of spins. And then there's like this side that looks more like a die. And I think you can push those down so you can just like make a bunch of noise. So it feels like one of those like counters that you have at the door to like count how many people are like leaving the club. This is an interesting thing. I have never actually seen one like this, but I could totally see how this could keep you calm in a stressful situation. Although the clicking noises might be a little bit noticeable. So I'm not sure how practical that is in stressful situations when you actually want to be a little bit quieter. But let me know. Like I said, I could see it being like really a useful tool for someone. All right, we got something that I've also seen in a lot of subscription boxes and had the pleasure of receiving. And it's one of these fun like diamond pens, which I just think are very girly and playful. I appreciate that this one is just in white and gold, so it looks a little bit like more classic and less like girly than the pink ones and the polka dot ones that I've gotten before. This has a value of $4. That seems fine. Use this pen with your self-care notepad to remind you that you are as strong and beautiful as a diamond. After all, no pressure, no diamonds. So that's a nice way of, you know, a good little reminder, as well as a little bit of bling for your desk accessories. So I'll probably pass that on. I just honestly, I'm very picky with my pens, even though I do think it's super duper cute. Something else in a little bag. Let me just get some of the shred off of it. It's really attached itself to this little like muslin bag. So let's see what this is. I'm getting dust everywhere. So this looks like, oh, this is interesting. I thought it was like a keychain, but in fact, it seems to be perfume. So it looks like an ornament, and it would actually make kind of a cute ornament. So it's on this like big cord. I think this is actually probably supposed to like be like more of a loop like this, and then it's like got this like clear part here in the bottom, and there's actually nothing in there, so it is a perfume bottle. It actually says perfume right here, so you can probably make your own like essential oil blend and put that in there, which is kind of cool. So it does screw off the top, and it does have like one of those little like plastic tops, so you have to like pop that off so you can put your perfume in there. And then I think that you would be able to, it doesn't have a hole in it, so that I guess that's just to like keep it sealed. And then once you have your perfume in there, you can trust that it's gonna stay closed with this like wooden cap. I don't know, this is interesting. It's a car perfume bottle. It says it has a value of $12. It says simply fill this pretty car accessory with an essential oil and hang it around your rear view mirror. So that's what the cord is for, nice and long. Let the aroma keep you relaxed while you drive. So yeah, so you take that plastic cap off, and then I guess because it's just a wood cap, a wood lid, then some of that is going to escape through the little holes that are here where the cord is. So the essential oils will be able to make your car smell good. My husband actually really loves going through my collection of essential oils for his car fresheners. We have like all kinds of things. We have like a felt ball, we have like one of those little like discs. So we'll have to add this, and it's actually pretty cute. I might actually keep it in my car just because I like this little like perfume bottle thing. I think it's cute, and with the little like gold cord. So this is fun in terms of like this box so far has had a couple things that I've seen in so many boxes, and a couple of things that I've never seen in any box. So I've seen the pen, the Jade Roller, and the sleeping mask in a lot of boxes, or at least different variations of them, but I've never seen that like Fidget Cube, and I've never seen that car perfume bottle. So fun. All right, what else? We have got something wrapped up in some bubble wrap. So it looks like a spray bottle of some kind and a pretty big size. It says made with love by Moonstruck Healing. It's Moon Breeze, and it's got a very crooked label, which like drives OCD me a little bit crazy, but it's a nice big bottle. Like I said, 4 ounces. So it says shake before use. It is an all natural air freshener. So I guess if you were lazy and you didn't want to use any of your own essential oils, you could probably pour a little bit of this into that perfume bottle. So it says it's handcrafted in Jupiter, Florida. So maybe I'll unscrew this and give it a sniff. So let's see. Ooh, it smells, there's definitely, I feel like some lavender maybe in there. I wonder if it actually says. So it says distilled water, natural witch hazel, patchouli oil, and lavender oil. So yes, but it is a really nice scent. I don't mind patchouli when it is blended with something else. I know some people are not fans. So this has a value of $8. That seems totally fair. I do like these kinds of bottles because they are also reusable once you use the contents. It says use this room spray made by a local new mom to keep your home smelling nice and help you feel relaxed with essential oils. So this is definitely appropriate and definitely kind of helps with that idea of Serenity Now. Next, we have got something that was a little bit of a spoiler when we pulled that pen out, which is the Notepad, but this is really cute. It's 50 sheets of recycled paper, and it says on the top, it says, today I will do some things that are good for me. So that is really nice. Just a simple notepad, and it's kind of got like that bullet journal, like the dots, you know, like grids. But so that is always nice in case you are a doodler, or if you're like me and you like to make charts. I make charts all the time. My own little like mini calendar even in my day planner. So let's see what it says about this. It says this is a self-care notepad by Worthwhile Paper. It has a value of $8. So that seems maybe about right for a smaller letterpress. It says use this notepad to keep you motivated and feeling good daily. Write down your goals, dreams, and everything in between. I mean, to me, this just feels like a daily like list for the things that I have to do, and then, you know, add in a couple of things that are things that are good for you, not just the things that you have to do for others, or for your work or for whatever, which I guess that's both for you and for others. All right, so I did mention that there is a book, and it is a hardcover book, which I definitely appreciate. So that kind of adds to the value. Although I don't necessarily ever think that the actual price that's like listed on a hardcover book or any paperback book, even in any subscription, is actually what the box obviously paid for it, or what you would pay for it, because we have so many like online book resellers. So it says, this is by Rachel Hollis, and it's called Girl, Stop Apologizing, a shame-free plan for embracing and achieving your goals. So we got a little like self-help, self-care book in here. So it says she is the New York Times best-selling author of Girl, Wash Your Face. So I actually think I got a cookbook from her in a different subscription box. So here she is, and I think that is true though. Girl, stop apologizing. We apologize for so much when we really shouldn't be. So this is worth $24.99, so that's probably the list price on the actual book jacket. It says this New York Times bestseller is a shame-free plan for embracing and achieving your goals, a motivational book to help you get out and conquer your life. So we can all use a little bit of motivation. It says Rachel Hollis has seen it too often, women not living it into their full potential. They feel a tugging on their hearts for something more, but they're afraid of embarrassment, of falling short of perfection, of not being enough. So that is a huge limitation, because we think maybe it won't go perfectly, so we don't even try. And that's, at least I definitely have felt that before. And Girl, Stop Apologizing, #1 New York Times bestselling author and founder of a multi-million-dollar media company, Rachel Hollis sounds a wake-up call. She knows that many women have been taught to define themselves in light of other people, whether as wife, mother, daughter, or employee, instead of learning how to own who they are and what they want. With a challenge to women everywhere to stop talking themselves out of their dreams, Hollis identifies the excuses to let go of, the behaviors to adopt, and the excuses to let go of, the behaviors to adopt, and the skills to acquire on the path to growth, confidence, and believing in yourself. So sounds like a good read. I don't read a lot of books like this. I have to admit, I sort of like hunt and peck and like find a paragraph here or two that like kind of speaks to me in that moment. But I do think that they are worthwhile, and I know that a lot of people really enjoy receiving books like that because they're ones that they wouldn't necessarily purchase for themselves, right? So we've we've got one more item, I think, in here, and this was at the bottom, and it says it is Mantra Wellness. Interesting. It's another book. It says Focused, Inspired, Creative Living. It says stuff for introverts, empaths, tips for healthy relationships, easing anxiety and overwhelm, setting boundaries, creating a peaceful life, but it's got like Pegasus on it, and rainbows, and it's like very cheery and girly and pink, and I don't know what I think about it. So let's see, I think that might be just the back of it. Oh, so this is like a big like glossy magazine sort of, so it's like a little book, another book. So let's see what it says about this. I don't know that it actually says anything. I guess this is maybe just an extra that they include this magazine in here. So that makes me feel better that it's not necessarily included as part of the value. These are really cool though. The opening pages are just these like big quote pages, which those would look great if you pulled those out and framed them. Those are really pretty. So yeah, it's just like a nice glossy magazine. It's got ads in it for sure. It's got like short articles in it. So interesting. I've never even heard of this magazine. If you have, let me know in the comments below. But I think that this Mantra Wellness magazine is probably included in all of these boxes, which is a nice little bonus. Like I said, it didn't add to or contribute to that value, which was over $100, but let's go over all the things that we got in Serenity Now. So we got our book by Rachel Hollis, Girl, Stop Apologizing. We also got our Jade Face Roller, which we get a lot of them, but it's always good to have another one. We got our Silk Sleeping Mask, which is lovely and very pink. We got our Cube Fidget Toy, which I've never seen before, but I will probably wind up fidgeting with it if I just have it on my desk for long enough. We got this super cute car perfume bottle, which might be one of my favorite items just because I've never seen it before. We got our little notepad. Now, I don't necessarily usually like assign a lot of value to paper products unless it's like a stationery box, but a nice thing to have, and I do appreciate that she paired it with a cute little pen. And then finally, we got the Moon Breeze Room Spray, which I do actually really like this. I thought the scent was really lovely and simple at the same time, so that's probably along the lines of my top items in this box. But you let me know in the comments below what your favorite items in this very nice self-care box was. I do think we got a lot of stuff for that amount of money. I definitely think you're getting your money's worth, and this would be a nice treat just to sit down and open up this box and see the things that are inside of it. And even that act of unboxing your own Serenity Now is just such an act of self-care. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.